19th of March. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Let's see, we had a 13D filed for Newell Rubbermaid NWL, Carl Icahn, little bit of a pop in the after hours on Friday after the bell. Some other interesting news that came out. Gern had earnings after the bell on Friday release. Gern, Gern, Genron. They had an earnings per share inline miss and miss on revenue. All right, earnings per share inline, miss on revenue for GERN. MGI, MoneyGram, they beat by a penny, beat on revenue for MGI. That stock, not much going on in the after hours. Let's go ahead and move along. We'll take a look at BidU announces proposed debt offering for BIDU. BidU, that was after the bell on Friday. Let's see, what else do we have come out after the bell on Friday? Anovo, 50 million ATM offering through HC Wainwright, so an offering by Organovo. So that stock headed down in the after hours, ONVO. Qualcomm confirms Jacobs to explore possibility of making a proposal. So Qualcomm, let's see if that did anything. Yep, popped in the after hours on Friday. Qualcomm is one that I have on my watch list for the next week or few days on Qualcomm. Let's see. KTOS, noted short seller targets company shares. That's an article in Barron's, KTOS. That stock moving down throughout the day on Friday. Then we had AGN. Barron's came out bullish on AGN over the weekend. AVGO, why Broadcom's Plan B looks complicated. Another article from Barron's this weekend. Let's see. Jeff Gunderlock, what is he worried about? That's another article came out by Barron's. GPS Gap stores could have plenty of upside left, perhaps 25%. So a bullish article for Gap stores. Closed down on Friday into the close there. Some top insider purchases that came out after the bell for Friday. Ex-US Steel CFO purchased 20K shares. Couple of insider purchases here on HOLX. UAL direct to purchase 25K shares, and FMSA direct to purchase 50K shares. All right, some syndicate news that came out. You can kind of read that for yourself. Just pause the video there. NBRV, STML, and then we had let's see, Bitcoin moving down over the weekend around the 7,500 mark for Bitcoin. RDUS Health presents positive data, so RDS positive data, and I think that's about it. That's our news for over the weekend, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Actually, CLRB granted FDA orphan drug for treatment of neuroblastoma, so CLRB. That came out Friday. Let's just take a quick look. CLRB, that stock moving up in the after hours, CLRB. So you know what? That's going to be on my watch list also. I just added that one. Just saw that little bit of news. All right, so let's get this out of the way. It's a Sunday night. Time is about 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's a look at your futures. We have the Dow futures down 29, S&P futures down about 3, and the Nasdaq futures down 12. That's your futures for the overnight. Let's go ahead and get into that watch list, and we'll start at the start. And first one up, possible swing trade in AME. All right, holding up well, basing here. Looks like it needs to get over maybe that 79 area. For AME. Next one up, a smaller name, AMSC, Electronic Components, nice pop, volume, a little bit shy here, about 300,000 shares, as you can see on the intraday chart, a very thin name, so we'll see if that can get some more volume in it, but a nice move up from 550 all the way up to 6. AMTX, a big pop, specialty chemical, AMTX, big move up on this one Friday, so that'll be on watch. Maybe some kind of intraday setup, some type of pullback. We'll see. 44 million shares came into this name on Friday. AQB has been turning up. I had 600,000 shares on Friday. Previously, that Thursday, we had 1.8 million stock still kind of in this grind up mode. Closed at 345. Might be interesting for a possible intraday trade if more volume comes in on AQB. AQMS, nice pop here, trying to get up over that 3 spot. 2.6 million shares came into AQMS. AVH, an airline, looking good. Had, well, a little bit light in the volume, but did get above the fast moving averages. A lot of the airlines came up on my scans this weekend. The high here is 929. Like I said, it's a little bit light in the volume, so we'll see if we want to do maybe a swing trade in this one on AVH. Next one up, BSPM for a possible intraday trader. Had a high on Friday of 398, closed 377, so we'll watch this intraday. It is getting over that 50 spot on the RSI. Volume a little bit light though, all right, 300,000 shares, so would like to see a little more volume coming into that one, but it is turning the corner here, basing or just under that $4 area. We'll see. Cliff, possible swing trade here. It's been holding the 200 SMA. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stick pullback, turning back up slowly. High is 765, so maybe over 765. Possible swing trade in Cliff. CLRB, the one that I just mentioned to you with that news, popped up. So, on the daily, it looks very ugly. And so we'll see if this one wants to set up intraday after that news that I just read to you from the trade exchange. All right, so we'll have this one on watch maybe for Monday and the week ahead. CRPT, basing under this 51, 55 area. We're holding above the 10, the 5 EMA, the 20s turned up. Looks like a pretty chart. Possible swing trade in this name if it can get up over 51, 55. CRPT, auto and truck dealerships. CVRS. Nice volume came into this one, 4.1 million shares. Nice pop. High Friday was 164, so maybe over that 170 area. CVRS, vascular robotics, over 4 million shares on that name. CYTR, nice pop. Had a high of 218 coming up to my 150 SMA. You see this one pops and then pulls back, so I don't know if this one's going to make a continuation move. But we did get 1.2 million shares in it, so I'll keep it on kind of like a distant watch on CYTR. Did have a nice close into the bell on Friday, as you can see from this chart. The 5-minute chart there. Next one up, Delt. Thursday it had a nice move up, then it pulled back. Volume was a little bit lighter on Friday, so if this ever gets back over, that $1.50, $1.52 area, might be interesting. DXR, we traded this one in the service last week, got a beautiful move in it, so I'll have it on watch, but maybe it's running out of gas here. It ran all the way up to 22 bucks, but we did pull back to 13.50, so we'll see on this one. EGLT, this one is an under $1 name, had a 1.1 million shares in it. We're coming right up against the 50 SMA. Maybe if it gets over like 90, 91 cents. The previous high here was 93 cents. So if we break that 90-cent spot, maybe we get a continuation move up in EGLT. On that one. EMR, possible swing trade in this name. So in my service, I do day trading and swing trading. And this one had nice volume coming in, big expanding volume on Emerson Electric. As you can see here, that expanding volume turning back up over the 50 SMA. So possible swing trade in that name. SEC. Some of the shippers have been catching some bids. This one turning back up. A high of 217. It's a very low volume stock, though. That's the only problem with it. But, if it does start to move up, maybe some volume will come in, but not a favorite. But keeping it on watch, maybe a distant back burner type of stock. FTEK, I believe they had earnings, last week. The stock popped up all the way to about $1.80. Now we've had this pullback to about the 10 SMA on my daily chart here. Volume a little bit light on the sell-off part. So So we'll see if they can turn the corner. For me, it would have to get back over like a $1.35 area on FTEK. Not a favorite. GNTX, possible swing trade in this name. The high was 23.58. So over that 23.60, 23.65 area for GNTX. Let's see, KDMN looking pretty good here on the daily chart. 1.2 million shares. It's turning the corner, holding above the 5 EMA. The 0.50 spot looks to be in the way right now on KDMN, so keep an eye on that one. Nice pop into the close. Now, some of this might have been due to options activity, so we'll get a further feel for it on Monday and see if there's any type of continuation move there. LUV, another swing trade possibility here. If oil moves down, the airlines should move up, and they're coming into a good seasonality time of the year for the airlines. So maybe this LUV for possible swing trade. And let's see, TNDM. Got 1.8 million shares on Friday. Not much movement in the stock, though. There was a high of 414. We have another high back here on the 8th of March, and that got up to 422. So for me, I think this one needs to get over maybe that 415, 420 spot to see if let it prove itself a little bit on TNDM airline, another UAL airline holding above the 50, even though they killed a dog, threw a person off their plane. Tell you some crazy PR from United Airlines. The high 71.45. So if this maybe gets up over 71.50 area for UAL, maybe that one might make for a good swing trade. ZN out of the oil names has been holding up pretty good. You can see this pennant flag moving up. We're getting up over that 5 spot. I don't know. Maybe it's come a little bit too far. Maybe it needs to consolidate a little bit, but maybe the ZN for a possible, intraday trade on this name. All right, so that's the watch list for Monday. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. If you did not like this watch list, well, each night I do a stock watch list. I'll be doing one Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. So if you didn't like this one, there'll be another one coming along. All right, so this is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. Everybody have a very pleasant evening. Oh, and I should say, if the futures are going to be, opening down right now, they're down about 4 on the S&P. I should note that, maybe we should have TIVX on watch for tomorrow. Sorry about all the lines on this chart, but we'll have TIVX on watch or TZA. Might be a possible play if the small caps want to head back down. And then SPXU is another inverse. When the market moves down, these inverses move up. And then lastly, SDOW, or might be interesting if the market starts to roll over on itself. We'll keep some of these inverses and volatility plays on watch. UVXY is another one for volatility during the day. Now these are just for day trading only. TIVX and UVXY, I just use those for intraday trades. I do not hold these overnight. All right, everybody, have a great evening. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you have any comments, leave a comment down in the comment section of this video. And also, if you're new to the videos, please hit the subscribe button. Once again, we do a stocks to watch video each night, and you can learn a lot from them. And you can also come check out my service. My name is Mike, and I am the trader and CEO at ZozoStockWatch.com. Have a very nice evening, all, and good luck trading Monday. Back at it Monday night with another watch list.